I actually don't care about data. And I think data is actually this is one of those things where it's just like, doesn't really matter. I care about decisions. So I think if you see my career, like from everything I've done from AI to WeWork, it's all about the decisions. And I think making good decisions is key. And what I'm trying to enable is people to make better decisions. Making decisions without information is really hard. Making decisions with bad information is also really hard. So we need to figure out ways to communicate people information so that they can make the best decision. That's what makes me inspired. And when I see customers like get so excited and like they're like, oh my God, we made these actions and it worked. And like they're thinking like, almost all our customers will tell you as time goes by, they think less and less about the data and more about the decisions and the stories they want to tell.
I am very, very passionate about environmental sustainability and individual impact. And I know that there are a lot of issues that we're facing right now with the climate crisis. We, as like a global population, need to cut our emissions by 50% by 2030 to decrease our emissions and start mitigating and reversing climate change. And so I really think that business is a great tool to have impact on consumers, maybe change consumer behavior or educate consumers and offer a product that truly is sustainable with a transparent mission. And so that's really why I'm in the food business and in the business industry as an entrepreneur, because although I know I'm just one business, I'm really trying to set a standard, become carbon neutral as soon as possible, and really have a positive impact on the environment through offering sustainable food choices.
The thing that I'm really, really looking for in the founders I invest in is, their ability to create something from nothing and what they've done to be scrappy. And I think that scrappy founder mentality is so important. So, for me, like, I'm a little bit more open to having a conversation with people when they have, the bare bones of a product, if they've got customers. And so I like to look at it and say, I don't mind if your whole product is made of scaffolding and there's 2 mice in a hamster wheel in the corner running to keep the lights on. If you've done that and you've got customers, you are worlds ahead of those people that have just built a product and don't have any customers. Realistically, MVP, get it out there as fast as you can. But the sooner you've got customers, the sooner you can get feedback. The sooner you've got feedback, the sooner you can actually understand if you've got product market fit. As soon as you've got product market fit, you can go to investors, get the capital, and then really build that sophistication around your product from the capital you raise.
I really saw the need for parents because I'm talking to parents all the time. And they really are struggling there. What should I be doing at home? We love what you're doing. How do I do this at home? So we embarked on building out a set of parent courses, brilliantly non-judgmental, like, we know you're doing your best, parents, and just try these few things. And the whole series of courses is about advocating how to turn financial responsibility and consequences over to your kids. So it's everything from systems for doing that in real life with the money. It's also support for having the conversations that empower your kids. Like, hey, you know how to do, I trust you're going to make some mistakes, but I trust you're going to figure this out. And so I'm here for you, those processes that make it possible for your kids to go off and learn on their own.
The third piece that I think that people can really do is lean into your strengths. If you don't know them, take some time and really power through what you bring to the table. You need to know at least 3 of them. If you don't know 3 of your strengths and how you've demonstrated them already, ask somebody. There's no shame in your game. Ask somebody. Founders have to be able to ask questions. And how amazing is it to start with asking what you bring to the table, how you stand out, and why?
What is it that keeps us in our head from picking up the phone and just getting started?
It's fear. And it's fear of rejection. It's fear of interruption. It's fear that you're not good enough. It's all of the above. And that's when you're not prepared properly. There's no point in being the best kept secret if you're not going to shout about it. If you don't believe in what it is that you're doing, then you're not going to be able to talk about it. And I see a lot of founders actually getting other people to talk about their business because they're not comfortable doing it themselves. And unfortunately, that transferal of energy from them not being comfortable themselves kind of translates into the person that's doing it, because they're not 100% sure and committed and invested that this is going to work. So it kind of sets you up for failure already.